It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's Burrow to throw right away. Shoves him aside. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, this defense for the Bengals, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The Texans at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Burrow on play action. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
That looks like there's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Murray going to throw. Rolling to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 11. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still have... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson on for the point after. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He's airing it out for Williams. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's got Ayuk once again. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Up the middle with Eckler. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. listen to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Looking to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
It's a gain of 34. Murray now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here we go.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow will throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
Gun. Stop. 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Here we go.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
11, MT, take. 11.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Touchdown, Bengals. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point safely through. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first two quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now they try the right side here. To about the 35, 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Murray. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray now on first down. Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down, Murray. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Murray to air it out again. He completes this to Walker. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Steps up, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. After the turnover, here's Murray. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Come on. Hey, hold on.
From the 38, Murray. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown, Texans. Jalen Waddle, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as
Just set. 12.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Austin Eckler, 47 yards. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and through. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield now, Burrow. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Second down and 3.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10.
Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete.
Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit.
The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw it, Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to have a Texans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Finding Pickens for another catch.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Russell Gage from 21 yards away.
And the Texans look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On second down, Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Bengals. Dawson Knox with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bengals get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Charles.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been served in lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cyrus block, young buck. Like we knew it all, not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give a about a hater. Let them like the